How's that quote go again? Good things
come to those who wait.
Yeah, that one. Someone grab a time machine, go back to 2018, run into the Houston Rockets locker room after this, and scream that quote until it has such a profound effect that Paul and Harden break down in tears, embracing each other and pinky swearing they'll give it another shot. Because if the Rockets had waited, they would have got their perfect center, the one that unlocked Harden and Paul without forcing them to go to small ball. All they had to do was wait. Wait with Chris Paul, which means no Russell Westbrook trade, which, if you want to know how that turned out, check out my other video. Which, in turn, means no John Wall trade, but that doesn't matter either. Christian Wood still signs there, at a steal of a deal of 3 years, $41 million, and that's what matters. If Daryl Morey could have gone into a lab and created a super soldier serum for the perfect center to fit in the Rockets system using the DNA of their recent centers, he would take a dash of PJ Tucker's three-point shooting and ability to switch onto the perimeter, a pinch of Clint Capela's rim protection and lob threat, and then he'd throw roughly 1 metric shit ton of potential. Mix all of those together, toss them into an analytical darling machine, and out would come Christian Wood. 7 feet tall, with the bounce to make dunks like this and that happen on the regular. Woods would have allowed the Rockets to go small without actually going small. Capela and other traditional bigs hurt the Rockets for 2 main reasons. 1, they clogged the paint on offense, their lack of shooting not allowing Harden and Paul to ISO and beat their man as easily. 2, they couldn't switch onto the perimeter. Playoff defense has turned into a war of weakness, with teams quickly and consistently picking on the other team's worst defenders, forcing them to switch onto star playmakers who then leave them picking up their pants and their pride over and over again. Look at Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell against the Nuggets in the Western Conference semifinals. Murray and Jokic turned into a couple of Dudley Dursleys on the court, bullying Lou and Montrezl's Harry until they had to go lock themselves in a closet. But now, as important as it is to have good defenders in the playoffs, it is more important to have no bad defenders. One weak link, blah blah blah. So because Capela couldn't shoot or switch, Houston jettisoned him and made PJ Tucker into their starting center. 6'5" PJ Tucker, who's built like an Escalade and shares roughly the same vertical. That fixed a few of their problems, the switching and the shooting, but it also opened a whole new section of Pandora's box. With Tucker, the Rockets lost any semblance of a lob threat. They also slid their rim protection slider down to 0, which was a real pain in the ass against Anthony Davis and the Lakers last playoffs. Wood, at only 25 years old, combines the best of both worlds. I know it's a small sample size, but when Wood was given starters minutes in the final 13 games for Detroit last season, he averaged 22.8 points and 9.9 rebounds, while shooting 40% from 3, beating guys off the dribble, and finishing around the rim at one of the most efficient clips in the league. Wood looked even better in the one preseason game he played with Harden, putting up 27 and 10 while shooting 50% from deep, and looking so good he made an announcer say this.
Look at him. He's going to take it the length of the court, puts it up with the left hand. Oh my goodness. Who needs James Harden?
He's one of the lankiest and most explosive 7-footers in the league, with great lateral quickness and the ability to switch onto basically anyone on the court. Did I mention he's only costing Houston a little over $10 million a year, and he turned 25 like 2 months ago? Playing with Harden and Paul, Wood would be able to roll or pop in the pick and roll, while spotting up in the corner when Harden ISO'd. On defense, he could switch without being exposed, and double as one of the best rim protectors in the league. He would square up with players like AD, Jokic, and Giannis, and while it's unlikely he would match them punch for punch, he'd at least give Paul and Harden as good of a chance as anyone in the league at winning the title. But the Rockets didn't wait, and therefore, they didn't get that good thing at the right time. Paul is gone, Harden wants out, implosion is imminent, and the Rockets finally got their perfect center. Whoops. If you like the video, like, subscribe, get it tattooed on your chest, whatever works. See you next time.